right over to Blakely and Miller County and say, hey, you tell me what we need to do. You tell me what works on the farm. If we got an education problem, I'm going to go talk to teachers. It doesn't take a genius to be a congressman or a representative. It takes somebody who will listen, somebody who will be honest, and somebody who will truly represent the district that sits above them. Now, it's all going to be about getting out the vote. It's all going to be about getting out the vote. The NRC has sent a person down here that's going to be working in the district, and her sole purpose is to get out the vote. I believe we get out the vote in November. I believe we're going to win this race. I do. I look at people all the time. I look them straight in the face, and I tell them, I believe we're going to win this race, and I really do. There's not one part of me that has ever sat back and said, you know, I don't know if we can do this or not. I believe from the very beginning that we can win this race. So I ask for your vote. I encourage you to go out and help us all you can. I told you the thing about you put a bumper sticker on your car's worth $500 worth of advertising. Put a bumper sticker on your truck's worth $750 worth of advertising. If you put a bumper sticker on your truck, put your dog in the back, it's worth $1,000 worth of advertising. Load up your dog in the truck and ride around with that bumper sticker and help us out all you can. You know, we're having a good time. I tell people all the time I would be tired if wasn't getting so much encouragement. We're getting a tremendous amount of encouragement all across the district. And we just encourage you to hang in there with us, and I believe we can get this done in November. I'll answer any questions if you have any questions.
I have a question.
Okay.
Just about education. What thoughts do you have on what we can do? I mean, you know, we all know the problem. We're throwing an obscene amount of money at our education system. We continue to get substandard results. What can you do about that?
Well, you know, I believe the best education answers are at the local level. I believe that. I believe the folks that know what works the best are the people that are in Leesburg, people that are in Albany, people that are in Thomasville. And I think that we need to, you know, get the federal government out of education as much as possible. I believe we have went through No Child Left Behind, and you know, folks remind me that started with Bush. It's about to be reauthorized right now. You know, all that's done is kind of dumb down the curriculum to the point that we're teaching for the test, and that's the focus. Kids aren't learning anymore. They're being taught to pass the test so that the school can reach AYP, and that'll keep the government off their back. Well, the government doesn't need to be on their back to start with. I believe we can limit the reach of government into public education and make it more state-based and local-based as far as decisions, and let the teachers teach. I believe that's one of the best things we can do.
How would you do that? How would you make it more local-based?
Well, I think one of the things we have to do is get the federal government out of education as much as we can. I mean, we have local school boards that are, I think, they're charged by the Constitution, Georgia State Constitution, to make those kinds of decisions. And I think that's where the decisions need to be made. I think that you know, my wife's a teacher, my son and my daughter-in-law are teachers. You know, we've seen the transition where it's just burdened the teachers down with paperwork and all those things that really don't make a whole lot of difference, instead of spending time with the kids, teaching them and allowing them to learn. It's just going to be a process. It's not going to be a one-step, we can do this, and it's going to happen. It's going to have to start in Washington by letting go of some of the strings that are attached. Because there's a lot of money that comes out of Washington. And but you know, at the same time, when we say it's a lot, it's not that much. When you look at it, it's about 5% or 6% of the state budget comes out, the education budget comes out of Washington. But they control everything. They've got the strings jerking you this way or the other. And Kathy, she works with Title I special projects, and she can tell you a lot of the bureaucracy and stuff that's tied up in that money coming out. Yeah.
Before we take the next question, at 9:37 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, American Airlines Flight 77 impacted the Pentagon.